Here's people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar, the restoration of the Romans of old. Playing as Gaius Julius Caesar, the second of his name, or the third one, depending on how you see it. A known murderer, a known child of concubine, and also a very wise man at the same time. Not that nice though, he's a very heartless man, and lazy. He's lazy and temperate at the same time. I don't really know how those things work together. Because if you're lazy, it's kind of hard to be temperate. Because you don't want to move about and do things. You just want to... I guess it's more about... rather enjoying things. Okay. I guess how it works out. I can see how it works out. Convert to witchcraft. Gonna make my daughter into witch. Thank you. I also saw some people could get married. My son will never get it. Victoria, though. The genius, Victoria. You are going to marry someone good. Preferably any else that is genius. I really like those beautiful men. I wish I could play as one of them, but I can't. He has lover's parks. Robust. Handsome, robust. I guess we see possessed as a... It's good when it comes to the lifestyle, so that's the only good thing with it. It's a very great penalty to your health, which is why I don't usually like it that much. So I'm going to go for handsome over robust. I think robust is the better one. I'm gonna marry her to him first, and then I can marry her to someone else. She is my daughter. She is a witch. She's 30 years old because she lost her husband. Probably to old age. She's an old man. He is an old man. Paulus and Annius. You should marry Pulad. They're okay. Both of them. And you are a witch now. Great. How are we looking with the witches in the family? Almost 30%. It's moving quickly. I like it. I absolutely love it. Because you are already a witch. I see. Julia. No, because she's a zealous woman. Does make sense. I can understand it. Let's see if we can find some other people of the family then who aren't already... Okay, she is also probably a zealot. This is my wife. No. All of my daughters are already witches. I only want... I sort by age and go from 60 and above. So Victoria. Here we go. We found someone. Thank you for accepting my marriage proposal. Yeah, I really want to die. What I actually want to do, I want to see if I can find some secrets in the Byzantine court. Because I want to know if the emperor actually has any secrets which I can use. Huh. I really want to know that. I saunter between the market stalls of Mistra, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local jeweler. Exquisite filigree, a sound investment. My son and heir Gaius Caesar suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, father? Have a look at the sculpture stall over there. The wares might be simple, but the potential is great. I can make my son into my friend. Worked out. I'm friend with my son and chancellor. Okay, so that's his daughter. She's amazing. Let me tell you, she's amazing. I want her to focus on learning because she could become a Vestal if I make her into learned character. I need to focus if he ever gets a son. I want to make sure that person has the right name. And now we get this one, which might potentially increase my domain limit. It didn't. I need one extra stewardship. Can you become better stewardship, woman? Is it possible? I don't think so. I need one extra stewardship, then I can hold 7 domain limit. Oof, I want it. I need it. The Emperor is not having a lot of gold. Because that's not any important one. She can call Lucilla or Lucilla if she wants to. That's okay. So the Emperor is fighting against her, and he's wasting money, and he's also fighting in this war for the English kingdom. Stocking the stores. With a mighty burp, I pushed the rest of my plate away from me and sprawled back in my chair. Wasn't I a temperate man? Lately, my kitchen has begun to swell with golden grain and freshly hunted game, giving all my courtiers the healthy sheen of the overfed. I grimace. Though this bounty is great, it cannot last forever. I must decide what to do with all of this excess food. Heavy stocked stores. Yeah, I am temperate. I want to go for this one then. As I thought I was a temperate man, I probably shouldn't enjoy eating too much. So a small harbour has been constructed in Boeotia. How is the control looking, by the way? We could try and increase this just to maximum level so I can get the extra money, which I'm losing out on. Especially in Boeotia, really. I just built something here. That control is terrible. Can I actually afford anything here? We already have 2 money buildings, so I guess I would like some levy buildings now. Just keep on increasing. Did you see that, guys? I just lost a lot of levy from, like, out of nowhere when I built that building. That's weird. I don't care about Semha. I would prefer to get something about the Emperor. It's not like I can change my contract, but I really would like to. So that control has been finished. I want to open up the control then in Boeotia. Get some money back from that place. Because this is not really making a lot of money right now. Those are going to go get hit themselves in due time. Go ahead. And it worked out. Keep on making people into witches. Increase the family. Aurelia. Join the coven. My vassal, Baron Enodius, has arrived at court with a bandaged arm and fear in his eye. He tells me that my son and heir has been challenging people to duels all over Argus. What are you doing? He has a high promise, I guess. Please forgive me, my lord, but this has to stop. Gaius Caesar turned up on my doorstep and challenged me. I had no choice but to accept. This is not the first time either. I am but the last in a long line of victims. He could become an aspiring blade master. I can't pay for this though. I'm wasting my money on that thing, but I'm going actually to be in debt right now, which could lead to very bad things, but I want to do that just for a short while. We get this back very quickly, because I have a very good income. Also, a lot of things go away in taxes. I get an unplexed claim on this place. I have a good chancellor, or my neighbors has bad chancellors, rather. I think that's the thing. I think that's the main thing that's happening. He's losing money, probably because he can't afford his men-at-arms. I think that's the thing. The corpse. If it's a pond, it's a pond for carps you're interested in, I can build you a terrific one, my lord. I don't even know what corpse is. Can you please tell me down in the comments what the corp is? The builder before me has good credentials, and my coaches seem very excited about the prospect. I can't pay for it though. But I want the stewardship lifestyle experience. I made a great deal and now I'm even more in debt. But my income is incredible, by the way. That's a very good income for such a small dude as I am. Constantinos, his brother. He has a child, so no. If that had been his elite, it could be a good thing. or his heir, but that wasn't his heir because as a child, so it doesn't really matter to get a claim or get a hook on his brother. He's gonna increase the time. No one important, and she's not even good. Fausta. But welcome to the family, my dear child. And welcome to the coven, Aurelia. Now I'm going to find someone else to make into a witch. Julia. She's one of the ones who didn't want to. Galeria. Not really. Why is it so difficult with some people and not with other ones? That's my other son, the guy. He will never get. Is he the one that I never want to get married? I think he is. She's my niece. I feel like because they're so far away in my family. I guess I can do this for now until I'm going to kill him. I'm not going to kill him right now, so. He's gay. Seeing as he's gay, I guess he's fine with not getting married to someone. He just live out his dreams and with some other people. I'm going to leave it there, and you can imagine it yourself. Sophia, I don't care about Sophia. And this is not here, it's up there. I'm 53 years old, I'm still feeling fine though. The duelist returns. When Caesar returned from his adventure, every courtier was there to see him. Some of them cheered and shouted out the admiration, while others were less impressed. But no one could deny that Gaius Caesar has proven himself a fine duelist after defeating Lord after Lord. His victory against Magister Valentinian. That's impressive. Is said to have been especially impressive. That is impressive. He became a blade master. But that made my marshal into his rival. Which is not great, but I guess that's just what's happening. Is he getting attacked by another person because he's trying to revoke her holding, probably? For some reason. She... Oh, she's the right religion. But she's a fornicator. I think that's a reason for revocation. Usually. I think it is. I could sell minor titles, get a lot of money for the cost of prestige, and I think that's okay. Yields unpredictable results. Who cares? I want the money. Oh. Oh. I get a hook on him. That's weird. So I gain money as well as a hook on the same guy. I don't really know how that works out. That's just weird. That really is weird. Man, this game sometimes, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. I think I want to increase my money even more with the quarries, actually. I can always pay for mercenaries. I think wasting money on money is the thing that makes the most sense. Generally, in my opinion. I actually don't want this hill fort. I usually only want it inside my... Can I can replace it, of course. Usually only want it in my capital, first and foremost, so it can be difficult to siege it down. Hold mystical communion. Give it up. I begin in peace. Something went wrong and I am ill. I do have the position right. Yes, I do. And I am a little brighter, thank you. Although I would actually like to die. So we are in the early medieval age. We're still going for those things, and I think we still need to. But I want to go for things. They're going to increase by themselves slowly. But I really want the hereditary rule. Probably this one as well, to just be able to increase my crown authority. But I need plenary assemblies first, otherwise I won't be able to do this. I see. And this is where you can see the leech's crown authority. I see. Good to know. Really good to know. I guess that research thing could be an issue. We're going to fall behind the Greeks when it comes to research. Kind of simply. We all know why. But, because you're winning this thing. Why are your levies so small? Your allies, though, are incredible. That's like a big issue. He's allied to England, East Francia, Nubia, Abyssinia. He's a lot of allies. And Nubia is huge. Yeah. East Francia is strong at least, and England is in chaos. I guess, so. And my son has become a witch as well, the second one. Who else? You are already one. We can see it here. My daughter didn't want to, my niece didn't want to, right? I really wish this didn't happen. I just want to go back to the same interface. But that's just not the case. She's a witch. Aurelia is not a witch. She wants to be. Great. Compassionate discord. Moved by my tribulations, Baron Enodius has offered me his counsel and aid on many occasions, hoping to alleviate the burdens of my duties. However, his attentions have incurred the ire of Magister Sempronius. Enodius cannot be trusted. This is merely a ploy to exploit you, my liege. He doesn't particularly like me, this man. This is the diplomacy challenge, which I really would like to be able to do. And it worked out. Great. We can all be friends. Being friends is not a bad thing. Having friends is a good thing, especially when everyone hates you. Right? You don't want people to hate you. It's generally a bad thing. I am no longer ill. I'm still very old. And I do not want any more children, so I will not do anything about replacing these women. This one could be good, but I don't particularly want this right now. Vassal levy contribution could be a good thing. Likeable could be a good thing. There's a lot of good things in here, but generally when you're stronger, so I actually think those things are more effective. Like right now. Collect taxes. I want some more money, please. If you don't mind, game. Okay. I don't care about his guests. Well, I guess I could use it to get him here, but I don't want the guest. He's not that good. And he doesn't want to come here. And he's not good enough, so it doesn't really matter. How many people in my family aren't married, by the way? I want to know this. If we look at the people of marriage age. Marriage age. She's married. She's married. Married. You're not married. You need to get married. Why can I only do it this way? Why aren't you in my court even? Where is she? I don't even need to use the hook. Do it this way. I hate it when those things happen. It's annoying. It's incredibly annoying when they just, for some reason which you can't really comprehend, they just disappear. That was... which one was it? Galeria. That's who it was. That's my son. He will not get married. My daughter is married. Crispina is not married. Please come here. The reason I'm doing this is because I want my family to just increase in size. Crispina. Maxima, Aurelia, my son, my daughter. She's a bit too old. She's blind. I don't really care about her. My nephew. You can get married to that genius and make some genius children, please. Where is he? He's about 40 years old. Claudius. She's too old. It doesn't matter. Only the men above this age. He's my nephew, but he's older than I am. I always found that kind of interesting. That you can be older than your nephews and stuff like that. But that's actually possible. It all depends on when the children are born. Someone is plotting as my spy master. Why did you leave? Did she come here to just leave immediately? It almost seems like it. She's robust herself. Who do I want to marry her to? Preferably some new blood that doesn't come from here. I'm not going to marry Gaius to anyone. Marry this handsome man, please. She didn't leave because she's obviously here. Crispina, you should marry. She's intelligent herself. So marry this beautiful man. I think that's like only a glitch or something, because she is obviously my court. So something just went wrong with the interface there. I think. Yeah, thank you for accepting what I asked of you. And now I want to make some more people into witches. Who then should be one? Claudius. How far away are we from founding a witch coven? We're very close. This one is good, I like it, but I preferably also like the Grand Rite because it gives you a free perk like once in a while, which is a very good thing. Having extra perks, of course, is going to increase the speed which you can finish those trees, and you can make your character better in the limited amount of time you have in your life, which is something that I do enjoy very much. It's kind of sad that they have nerfed the health thing. It's only disease resistance now, when it used to be health itself. And there was also a medium boost, I think, to health. So they have nerfed that one. I guess you can't be too sad about it. Those things just are the case sometimes. But of course that doesn't stop me from complaining about it, because I like to complain about things. As you may have noticed altogether. Can I please die? Xenon. Is he any good? I guess he's decent, but he's not the greatest man I ever seen. I'm only 55 and I'm feeling fine. I don't know how long I could live for. What I'm trying to do is just build up the holdings that I own, so when my child finally comes in charge, he's going to have a much better ground to stand on than I did. But at the same time, it's going to be... First and foremost, if you look at the succession, I have 2 sons. I forgot about Tiberius. Which holdings will I keep? Rossano, Boeotia, and Laconia. So I could safely actually upgrade Boeotia, even though it doesn't have the full amount of control right now. I can still try and upgrade that holding. I'm going to get those other backspace, killing my other children, of course, but they might just get a son before I'm able to kill them. So Tiberius is of age. He became meh, and he's already a drunk at the age of 16. That's not too great, son. We learned of someone's secret in the court of the emperor. So what I want is preferably more money. Yeah, my income is good. I like it. My levy is decent. They could get better. She is not the important child. She's a very good child, though. I like her. She's a genius. What did I think about? What I want to do, actually, is... I can afford it. Yes, I can afford it. For now. My income is good, as we can see. It's still good. That's good. I like it. That's actually good. That's the son I wanted to lose out on. So Babur actually helped me. Babur helped me out by killing that son. What I do want is to stop anyone from killing my second child, preferably. But him killing Gaius, the other one, is actually a good thing. I like it. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because I wanted him to be dead either way. So thank you, Babur, for killing him for me. I still probably want to kill you, but thank you for helping me out. Okay, she's a zealot. They're all witches above underneath this age. My niece and sister-in-law. Those people are kind of generally more difficult to convert, it seems like. You're my woman. You still don't want to do this, because apparently everyone who's sleeping with me is a zealot. Which is kind of interesting. Juliana. 7 to 8 is okay. I like those odds. Tiberius will not get married. Scantilla, you could get married though. You're not that great, but you could marry my grandson. Not my son though. But I want some more new blood. And my grandson, not matrilineally, he is okay. He can marry a beautiful woman. Which I think is okay. That means she has a lot of good. He's married to my granddaughter. You can stay for now, I guess. As long as he doesn't try to do anything stupid. Can I replace anyone with someone that is better? Yes, I could. My granddaughter. I'm not going to change anything. Because changing your spy master could usually work out in a way you don't imagine it to. Because they're trying to kill people to make it easier for their own line to get stronger, to get more powerful. So they could try and kill the rivals. Even though they won't try and kill me, they might try and kill rivals, which I would prefer to keep alive. That's like the main reason I don't want to do this. Yeah, I'm worried about your alliances. But if I ever wanted to fight against you, I'm going to get rid of those alliances by killing them off first. Seems like the Abbasids are very weak as well. That's actually kind of interesting. So my friend is dead. He used to be my steward. So I guess I need to replace him after all. He's already my chancellor, so I'm not going to do it with him. Or with this one instead. We could host a feast, which I think I might do. It's generally a good thing to do. To host a feast. I've done a great job. And I lost my new steward. Because obviously I'm going to lose my new steward. As soon as he's dead. So I guess you're going to be the next one. Salonia, was that your husband? No, you just became of age. She is nothing. Anyone with an intelligence trait who is not related to her? Preferably. That man is Herculean, which is amazing. I like it. Marry him. Get some Herculean into the family. Disaster strikes. Open the wine storage. And one more round, because I'm a famous reveler and I like to party. And now everyone went home. So my sister is dead. By the way, how is this looking? I think it actually went down. It might have not had, but I think it might have. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. How old am I? 57. I'm still feeling fine. It's kind of bad. I'm making more people into witches, and she didn't become one. Be gone, demon. Embarrassing. That's very embarrassing, actually. That's me. I don't want to kill her. I want to make her into witch. Something very much less violent. I can come to your party if you want to. I guess. Pastures are built in Boeotia. Could go on a hunt. And Aurelia, she's... You know what I'm noticing? My son is incapable of procreating with his wife and making a second child. They only have a daughter. She's amazing. I know, but she's not Caesar. I need a male heir. I need to play as a male with the same name as I have. I want to play as a woman. Nothing as women, of course. I don't want to play as one. The Bidaic Reformation. Okay. Magham Abu Bakr, a prominent figure amongst Bedouists, have gathered every Hogan in the land together to discuss the beliefs and establish an official doctrine for the pagan faith. These Bidaic Hogans are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers, and claim that the only way to show proper devotion is by honoring Bedo with human sacrifices. Okay. The Burgoyne moment has decided not to instigate a religious head, preferring instead to let each Hogan determine what teachings are appropriate for their own temple. Yeah, I'm only going to sacrifice the children of my rivals and not my own. That's what I decide. That's awful. Like, seriously, who came up with the idea of human sacrifices as part of the religion? Like, seriously, who came up with that? I guess there was in a lot of religions that they usually went for that thing. It's not uncommon, I guess, but man, that's terrible. Child of my dynasty to my grandson. That was quickly. Why can't my son do this? I know it's like his own family. You're related and you don't want to sleep with your own family. I guess some people have some issues with that. For some reason, I do understand the reason. My niece and spy master. But this is Crusader Kings 3 and everyone sleeps with everyone, especially the people of their own family. It's like a golden rule. You have to. My liege attacked someone else. This could go very badly. As my host, I clear mind, or she gets clear mind, and I become a friend with my daughter. I would prefer to have clear mind myself, because that's actually very good. Thank you. So some family, Cornelia could get married. She is 36 years old. She is quick. Marry him. Paulus, my grandson, he's quick as well. She's robust, but she's kind of old. We're running out of people who are not of our family to marry. She's incredible, but she's too old. She's fecund, so could try. And Aurelia, she was 16. My granddaughter, you're not going to marry Tiberius because he's never going to get married. Marry this robust man. So I guess like the succession should be easier now. Yes, I keep Rosano, Messania, Attica, Laconia. And I lose Gosena, Boeotia, and Corinthos. And I just have to kill that guy. It can work out in my favor. I like it. And that's probably... No, it's not for my income increased. Because they all said yes to the marriages. My levy has increased even further. I like it. Could try and increase this one, but I don't think so. I want to increase this one. Let's try and keep on increasing my levy and income. I'm building very tall here, not wide. Paulinius, beautiful and intelligent. He's incredible. I like him. Go on a pilgrimage. Yes, I'm going to. I cannot afford going to the Vatican, so I'm just going to go to Athens. And we have a peasant uprising. Where? Where are those peasants? And make this one into witch. And she said, yes, thank you. Where did those peasants go? Where are they? Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travelers is telling a story he once heard about some count, to Roche's laughter. They all fall silent when I approach, except for the storyteller. Ah, don't worry, my lord. You're nothing like the knave in this story. It's about the count of these lands. I think that's actually me. I want some dread, so I'm actually going for that one. Pilgrimage, the arrival. I could become a mystic. Hopefully I will. I became one. Awesome. It's a learning +2. My learning is very bad, but it helps out with the research, of course. I really want plenary assemblies. I am fascinated by city planning, and that is the... Okay. It's going to happen in due time. And we are home again, thank you. We could sell minor titles and get a lot of money, if I want to. he reduces his feudal taxes to me. That increases my income with 0.1. So that's actually okay. I can live with that one. Because I'm actually going to spend that on something that can give me even more money in the long run. In comparison. So it's actually very much okay. What I want here, I think, is pastoral lands. Try and increase the income slightly bit more, as well as getting some levy. And this should give me a trait actually, or a perk with learning. Yes, it did, as I thought. What I want to spend this one on is... This one is generally good, but I want this one, just to make sure we get some research happening. Because that's something that we do need. And hopefully I will die soon. I'm almost 60 years old, I'm feeling poor now. We might die soon. She's not pregnant. I think we might need to replace her. Or might give him a concubine, just to get sure we get a child that is a man. Cornelia is terrible, but she's a woman and she is of the right religion and culture, so that's something. A great battle lies in wait for me. That's not what I needed. Someone trying to kill my daughter, Hadriana. We are trying to find people, stop people who are actually currently doing those kind of things. But I'm going to take a break here, guys. We have hit 35 minutes. So, another slow burner, but we're trying to prepare for the future. I'm waiting for this guy to die. He's 60 years old. It might happen soon. This guy is much more... He's more capable than I am, as well as being able to change the hook with my liege, which is something that I need to do, especially with the Byzantine Emperor. So I'm going to, immediately when I become my son, I'm going to make sure I get independent of this duke. Then I'm going to fabricate the hook on this guy. I need to do that beforehand so I can get a hook on him, so we do not get our things revoked. I'm going to try and take the entire duchy itself. So that's what I'm trying to do. But thanks for watching this, guys. Make sure to like this video. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any future content. And make sure to leave a comment down below if there's something you want to talk about. So see you soon, guys. Take care.